stuffed animals behind us. Okay, so today, Allie and I, on the first day of 2017, are playing
2017. Wait, it's 2017. 2017, yes.
Yeah, 2017. You can say that too.
No, that doesn't make sense.
It's the same thing.
Well,
2017,
it
2007.
Well, it doesn't make sense.
2017, 2017. Or, well, what? Okay, good. So anyways, she wanted to play a new game, so a buddy of mine recommended Stories, The Path of Destinies. Whoa, look at that. It's like we're still in VR! No? So we're going to go ahead and give it a try. It's free on PS Plus the next couple of days left. Brightness, music, dialogue, effect, yeah.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad.
Yeah, that's a fraud.
He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Looks like a nerd.
Has anyone came in to watch us?
No, not yet.
Aww.
It's okay. Most of the time no one comes in to see your dad anyways.
That's acting so weird.
Me?
Yes.
How am I acting weird?
That fake cough.
That wasn't a fake cough. That's how I cough in real life. Give me some room here, kid.
Ow, I'm squished.
Reason.
No, I'm squished. I'm squished. Scooch over.
You're squished?
Yes. Scoot over. You have tons of room over there.
Yeah, but then I'm not sitting next to you warm.
Oh,
It's freezing
fine.
down here.
Whatever.
The kid was looking
She doesn't
down,
even have that phone.
watching his city burn. Sorry,
Yeah,
kid,
it's real.
Reynardo told the kid.
No one believes
Look,
my
if you
dad.
give them the book, they'll leave you alone. My mother died for this book! I promised her I'd protect you. Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
Reynardo. Alright, let's do this.
Dude,
Do it. Yeah, run towards where that back box was. Whoa.
The two ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains. Hey, Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. Pick on someone as ugly as you. Wait, that didn't come out right. For the Emperor! The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Attack. You get attack. You can deal with him. Whoa! When an enemy is about to attack, hit L, push up and hit square. Good luck with that. Dive for turn right now. TV went out for a second.
Sorry guys, if you're watching, we're so sorry that you couldn't hear. How did
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
What's going on here? Hold the grab. Yeah.
if you're watching, I can go back.
There you go.
That was funny when you fell off that bridge.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it.
I guess you can
And the
fly,
kid
right?
was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels, or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere, and neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero sword. And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Renata going to get a hero sword?
Yeah, you get a hero. Just run down.
Ore and wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop, though. Perfect.
Sword crafting. The sword crafting menu. Here you can craft and upgrade powerful magic swords. Gather the required materials from the chests scattered throughout Boreas. The selected sword, current level and special power. Selected sword, special power at the next level. The resources needed to upgrade the selected sword. Hit square to upgrade.
Hero sword. QED.
You need more than that. We have the hero. So, go ahead and hit circle. Circle. Yeah. And then run back to that gate we came from.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And the ravens had come to burn her.
Daddy,
And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
So, do you remember which way he ran?
I get you, little kid. Be bad.
He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise ass kid.
Stop.
Hey, look out behind you. Cute, said Renato. Ah, ravens.
Gotta take over. Bring it on. Yeah.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. Damn it. Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Each time you gain a level, you gain a skill point. Spend your skill points at altars scattered throughout Boreas to gain new potential, powerful abilities or upgrade existing. Are you just going to skip my super dialogue? So you just hit X. And that's why you need to unlock it. You something? So I'll just go that top one.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking.
To hook post.
The more he fought,
on these poor enemies toward you. Hit circle. So now you can, I think, walk towards that edge there. And then hit triangle. Whoa. There you go. That's what you gotta remember to do. All right.
There was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kessel run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. "Stop!" he shouted. "I'm not giving you the book!" shouted the kid, and took off. "No! Peter!" But the kid ran for it, and a goggler nailed him with its eye beam. The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there.
Someone came in, but they said, Alli
He'd be a
smells like
wanted
turds!
Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
You are best at fighting boxes. You are good. You're good at that. I'll give you that. You're good at getting those boxes. Right?
What was the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur. And now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. "Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled back. "Where can you run?" laughed the Raven
Not even
horribly.
on, everybody.
Far behind it,
on.
another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. "Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life!" it cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven, a sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time, and unless
Now if we
Renato
talk
could
to
bring a
people,
game changer.
they actually
Maybe
hear
he could.
because there's
Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky
We've been
Ripper,
playing like for
the
an
legendary
hour.
weapon
15
that had
minutes and
exiled the
35
lost gods.
Oh my goodness.
Surely a legendary weapon could win the final
Listen
battle.
to the story.
On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
There. No, this is where we gotta make a choice. Do we want to save? You can't make a new old friend or build Sky Ripper.
Sky Ripper.
Or save your friend.
I'm gonna do both.
You can't. That's what choices are. Let's see. The rebellion was out of time, and Renato needed a game changer. Even though Leopoldo wasn't what anyone would consider a game changer, he could come up with some harebrained schemes. Maybe rescuing him was worth it. Or an ancient artifact that defeated the lost gods would indeed be a game changer, though it was split into two pieces many years ago. Renato can rebuild it by first getting its armature.
Sure.
Which one do you want to do?
That one.
Save his friend or build something?
Save his friend.
Ah, Lapino.
I would do that.
Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own.
Friend, yeah.
Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that.
What is this,
Never
Star
mind the
Wars?
winged horse.
I don't know. No, it's not.
I know, I was just kidding. They were talking about a ship flying so fast to get there in 12 parsecs. That's like from Star Wars. And then that guy saving him from the rebellion, or we're the rebellion. Star Wars.
When is someone
Fire
gonna
ignition.
come in?
It's loading! Tell everyone a joke.
No one's-
Should I play guitar while we wait? Oh, give me this thing.
Lapino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait,
Are you singing
where
X
was the
Button?
prison?
No?
The village was empty. Had
Let's do a
Had everybody fled the Ravens?
This is gem socketing menu. The gauntlet had. Oh, so you can add things to your stuff. Hit X. You can add gems. Hit X on one of them. Each gem gives you stuff. Hit X. Attack speed unlocked. Oh, good.
Imagine if you built a house on one of these things. Oh, that would be amazing. It would be like having a boat.
Rolling around all those bad guys. That's awesome.
People were frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Renato had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the Ravens caw about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice. Renato's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
Wrong sword. Oh no, we need another sword. Okay. Hit square. I was paying attention to keep going down.
Jump into the water.
Going down. What does this TV keep doing? You know, it never happens when no one else is here, but when you guys are here, this happens to me all the time. It's super annoying.
He wasn't that good. Yet.
Whoa, box.
It's not a box, it's a treasure.
Whoa.
Huh?
Look at that carrot.
Go get that cat.
Okay.
It was good to practice your moves, thought Renato. Keeps you limber.
The hero sword works again. Whoa, Julie, how do you go?
Come over here.
Kick him in the nuts. You have died. Ah, here we go. I gotta fight him.
Try to get the fire.
Yeah.
Try to go get that fire. Over there. See, right there.
That's just a burnt down building or something.
Yeah.
No, wait, let me try.
All that food, I need some energy. I know, I'm trying to find. I think you got half of life.
Sometimes, at home, He'd wave his sword around for hours.
Here we go.
Everything turned.
No, I
And then it didn't.
Don't have enough energy to fight these guys.
Raisins were landing everywhere. The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack. Ravens weren't picky. If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to? Bernardo felt a little better.
Now we can use skill points. Dash. A supernatural dash. That makes it more fast.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember. Bernardo felt a chill run down his back. Or possibly a flea.
Okay.
flowers, ready to blossom within him, or something.
Oh, two people! Can you please tell me your name, please? Three! Can you please tell me your name?
He was waiting for us, so thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Like they can't see it.
Can you please tell me, guys? I really would like to know
I thought you were driving. I might, yeah. Thanks for joining us on this New Year's 2017. We're playing Story something. Fox. Oh yeah, Story Pack. I didn't know they were playing with that.
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Bernardo recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal.
This is so
They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer, and oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
Okay. Maybe Lapino was right. Maybe they should go kidnap the Emperor's only daughter.
No!
Or, even though Renardo could no longer get Skyripper's armature, its core was still within reach. Maybe he could still harness its power.
What do you think we should do?
I don't know.
I think we should do.
You don't want to kidnap that girl?
Is it that girl?
You're taking someone's daughter.
Is it that girl?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to kidnap the daughter?
No. Let's do the battle.
You want to do this? I'm just teasing you. I don't care what this one.
To make the Sky Ripper, the transcendent Emperor had wrapped an armature around the eye of a god. Bernardo had already let that armature slip away to save Lapino's life. But even its core, the eye torn from a god, surely they could fashion a great weapon from that. The core of the Sky Ripper? Lapino's excited. That's an actual thing that we could just go and get. You've been busy. He sure had.
They probably saw the
Renato told him all the things he'd been up to. Soon they got to talking about old times, about wages they'd won and lost, and scrapes they'd barely got out of. It was good to be back with his friend. Renato grinned. He had a very good feeling about this.
Yeah, that's alright. Okay, we're gonna stop there. Play for 35 minutes. That's good for now. Your grandma's gonna be leaving. So, whoever tuned in, thanks for watching. This is Alli and her dad on New Year's 2017. As always, if you enjoy the show, hit that subscribe button down below and give us some thumbs up.
It's beautiful here, thought Renato.
Yeah.
He was thrilled to be back with his old war buddy.